Diary. Yesterday, I watched the new Netflix original Mercy for None and it was very fun. I liked the amount of blood they had. The acting and charisma of the characters were on point. It was just the right length, 7 episodes, music was subtle, dialogue wasn't cringe. Definitely do recommend. Welcome to Heart Attack. I'm your DJ Pretty Little Iris. We'll be back after 눈물 참기 by QWER. That was 눈물 참기 by QWER. You guys are listening to Heart Attack, and I'm your DJ, Pretty Little Iris. How are y'all feeling, guys? Welcome to it's Tuesday. Welcome to a Tuesday show. So some stuff happened. Number 1, I watched Mercy for None, which is a new Korean Netflix original that released on Friday. It's called Kwangjang in Korean. I watched it yesterday and I finished it in one sitting because it was really fast paced and I liked the amount of blood in it and I liked it. It was really nice. It was not too hard to understand and then it was also like short and very straightforward, and the acting was so good, so I liked it. If you guys are looking for something a little violent and something that has people fighting in it, then I'm sure you guys will enjoy. Some people compared it to John Wick, although it's way too famous, but if you're somebody that likes that style, I think you'd be interested. So I finished watching that, and it's been a while since I like binge watched a series. Wait, it hasn't been a while, but it's kind of been a while. So I enjoyed watching that at night yesterday. And last week we had, was it last week or last week? We had Iris Full Days visit us at the studio. They visited me at Arirang, and we got to say hi. I love it when listeners come say hi to me after work, and you get to see me and I get to see what you look. I mean, you know what I look like, but I want to know what you guys look like as well. So yeah, I met Iris Full Days, and Iris Full Days is the maker of Ribbon, which is Iris doll, and she gave me this cute cardigan for Ribbon, which is the same cardigan that I really love wearing. So I put it on Ribbon. She made this, so how talented. Why are teddies so talented? And then we have, I think this is a skirt. Correct me if I'm wrong, Iris Full Days. I think this is wait, is this like a muffler? No, it's probably a skirt, right? Clearly, I have no experience with cute dolls. So ever since I was younger, I was never a doll girly. So I don't know, but is this a skirt? I think it's a skirt. So do I just wrap it around? Or is this like a tube top? I think it's a skirt. Sorry, I'm not a doll girl. I think it's a skirt, so I'll put it on later. So it would look like this. Make sure you tune in through Visual Radio if you want to know what I'm talking about, because it is super cute. So yeah, we have cute here. It's weird because I've been having a lot of listeners visit me recently. It's not weird, it's great. I also had another listener visit today. The maker of these drawings, Jengha, was visiting me today as well, and she gave me these printed out. You guys know that I was I was making a big deal about how pretty these pictures and drawings were. It's Bloody Iris, and then it's Patissier Iris, and then it's Pretty Iris. I mean, all irises are probably pretty, but so thank you so much, Jenga, for visiting and also giving me these presents. So yeah, thank you guys always. Olga says, I thought it was a headband. Oh, this? Well, Iris Full Days has to tell us what this is. It's probably a skirt. I bet it's a skirt. Probably. E says, I imagine Iris was like Wednesday Addams, playing with weapons instead of dolls as a child. Well, I was never a doll girl, a Barbie girl, a Disney girl. It was weird because my parents kind of forced me to watch Disney because my other sibling really liked Disney growing up, so they assumed I'd like it, so they always forced me, but I never saw the fun in it. But you know what I did love? I loved Tom and Jerry, and my mom was so worried because it was so violent, but I loved Tom and Jerry. Iris Day says, the pink thing is for around the neck, the knot should be in the back. Oh, okay, so it's supposed to be around the neck. I'll do it during the next song break. Okay. Anyway, guys, welcome to another fun show. Let's have fun as usual. I'll be back after the song. This is 기다릴게 by Yuo.
찬바람에 조금씩 그려져가네 전할 말이 너무나 많은데 이대로 흩어지네 기다릴게 네가 머물던 곳에 서 있을게 외롭겠지만 스치는 널 한 번쯤은 마주칠 수 있게 기대하며 기다릴게 텅 빈 맘에 널 그리워하며 틀려버린 하루에서 버티네 유난히 차가운 시린 밤의 길 위에 변함없이 그려볼게 기다릴게 네가 머물던 곳에 서 있을게 외로운 기다릴게 네가 머물던 곳에 서 있을게 외롭겠지만 스치는 널 한 번쯤은 마주칠 수 있게 기대하며 기다릴게 그래 볼게 그래 볼게
Arirang.
Radio.
Let's talk about what we do together on this show. You guys are listening to Heart Attack. It is the 2 to 4 p.m. show on Arirang Radio. In our first hour, we have Heart News, where I read you guys news articles based on what's happening in the arts and culture world in Korea. And we do have some exciting news today. So we have that going on. And then we have Heart of the Day, where we ask you guys a question every day. You can follow us on Instagram if you want to participate. Our Instagram is heartattack_arirang. And today's Heart of the Day was, who had the biggest impact in your life? Bad or good? Bad or good, let us know who it is, and we'll be sharing them in a bit through our live radio and also audio. Whatever it is, I mean, yeah. If you also have questions for me or a song request or anything you want to say to me, come on over to our send message board and send us a message. Or you can email us at heartattackarirang@gmail.com. Pictures and videos are also welcome through our email. So if you have them, make sure you use the email, not our send message board. We also listen to your song requests, so don't forget those. In hour 2 today, it's been 2 weeks since we saw Cynthia in the studio. We'll be joined by Professor Cynthia Yu for Travel Diaries. We'll be traveling around Korea. And today we're going to be going to a neighborhood that isn't too new to me as well. So I think I'll have some more stuff to talk about. Alrighty, guys. By the way, it's gloomy in Korea today. So I'm kind of happy. Let's go listen to a song and I'll be back. This is Dancing in the Dark by Yajin of Ensemble.
밤이 오면 유난히 선명해지는 네 모습이 나를 감싸오고 야윈 달빛 아래로 번진 목소리 I love story 기억 속의 단편 좋았던 시간들과 아팠던 순간 사이 안개 속에 마주친 시선 잡힐 듯 스친 찰나 밀려온 낯선 감정 너란 꿈을 깨기 싫어 Everyday dancing in the dark 우리는 마치 끝없는 춤을 추듯이 Everyday dancing in the dark 이 밤의 끝이 내겐 없다는 뜻이 눈 뜨면 사라질 희미한 순간들 울린 듯 What I do 이렇게 너와 손을 맞잡고 Dancing in the dark yeah Every day every night 빛이 번지는 손등 넘어 리듬을 따라 아른거릴 show 선명한 설렘들과 흐릿한 상처 사이 긴 어둠에 길 잃은 시선 부드럽게 번지는 달콤한 나쁜 감정 너란 꿈에 갇혀있어 Everyday dancing in the dark 우리는 마치 끝없는 춤을 추듯이 Everyday dancing in the dark
10th, Tuesday, here's today's culture life news of Korea. This is Heart News. The heat continues today, though it's slightly less intense in some areas. Seoul will reach 26 degrees Celsius this afternoon, cooler than yesterday, but Daegu will soar to 33 degrees Celsius, making it even hotter than the day before. Starting tomorrow, the heat will pick up again. Temperatures in Seoul are expected to reach 30 degrees Celsius later this week, staying above seasonal norms through the weekend. The Korean musical Maybe Happy Ending made history at the 78th Tony Awards in New York, winning 6 categories, including the prestigious Best Musical Award. It also took home Best Direction, Best Book, Best Score, Best Actor, and Best Scenic Design, becoming the most awarded show of the night. This is the first time a K-musical has won at the Tonys, often called the Oscars of Broadway. The show, co-written by Korean playwright Park Chung-hyo and American composer Will Aronson, premiered in Seoul in 2016 and officially opened on Broadway last November. A special 10th anniversary run is scheduled in Korea this October. This week, 4 BTS members are returning from military service. Today, RM and V were officially discharged. RM from the military band and V from the Special Forces unit. Tomorrow, Jimin and Jungkook will also complete their service. Their agency stated that no official events will be held for their discharge out of respect for other soldiers and to avoid crowding at military sites. Fans have been asked not to visit the areas in person. Once Suga completes his service as a public service worker on June 21st, all 7 BTS members will have wrapped up their military duties. This has been Korea's Heart News of the Day. We'll be back after 2 songs. This is Dynamite by BTS and Girls Will Be Girls by ITZY.
'Cause I'm in the stars tonight. So watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Shoes on, get up in the morning, cup of milk, let's rock and roll. Kink out, kick the drum, rolling on like a rolling stone. Sing song when I'm walking home, jump up to the top of the brown. Ding dong, call me on my phone, nice tea and I'll get my ping pong. This is dead heavy, can't hear the bass, boom, I'm ready. Life is sweet as honey, yeah, this beat treat like money. This go all alone, I'm into that, I'm good to go, I'm diamond, you know I glow. Hey, so let's go. 'Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Hey, shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma light will be girls, 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 will be girls. Girls will be girls, 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 will be girls.
스윗 위로 당긴 트리거 불이 붙어버린 심장 길이 here we go my friend ooh, ooh, ooh. 나를 구원해줘 hero 따윈 원치 않는 ego 기다리는 건 not my way I slay, I slay, I slay 다소 날 꽉 움켜쥐는 모든 걸 throw it all keep going and drop 너의 손을 대신 hold 이건 우리라는 생존 we're gonna paint the wall
Count 3, 2, 1, we all scream.
let me hear sing
Girls will be girls, 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 will be girls. Girls will be girls, 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 will be girls.
야야야 아야야야 세상에 올린 날 사이렌 잠든 얘기를 깨워내 아야야야
Count 3, 2, 1, we all scream.
현실이란 때론 blackout all the way downtown to the city You'll be alright 그때마다 네손 잡아줄 나이니 Finally 하나가 된 우릴 Who can but we'll keep going on Ooh, ooh, ooh. We're 같은 유리 위라 해도 딛고 서 있도록 Keep going and grow 너와 함께라면 glow 가져가는 날씨 날지 한 걸음마다 we count 3, 2, 1 we all scream girls
Girls, 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 girls will be girls, 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 will be girls. Girls will be girls, 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 will be girls.
아야야야 더 크게 울려 outside 함께 dance get to the end 아야야야 count 3, 2, 1 we all scream we'll be girls yeah
Knock knock, what's in your heart today? A question a day to keep your mind awake. This is Heart of the Day. We ask you guys a question every day, and then what you guys do is you guys give us an answer. I feel like the questions for Heart of the Day, it's goody. It's good songs to get to know people. It's kind of random sometimes because you don't go up to a friend and say, who's the person that gave the biggest impact on your life? But, you know, it's nice to sometimes ask some deep cringe questions. So today's Heart of the Day, as usual, was uploaded on our Instagram, which is heartattack_Arirang. And it was, who had the biggest impact in your life? So there are more questions on the script that say, let's break it down to categories. Firstly, who influenced your music? These are all questions to me from our writer. Who influenced your music? Who influenced you to read so much? Who influenced you to be interested in movies or acting? Who influenced you to become a radio DJ? And who is your life role model? Should I answer all of this? Okay, I'll answer. The answer is different for like who influenced your music and who influenced you to do music. It's both different. But they're boring, so I'm not gonna answer that. Who influenced me to read so much? My mom reads a lot. I grew up in a house where we had a home office and we didn't really do anything in the office except we just had piles and piles of books. It was like that typical, imagine like the walls are all covered with books type of room. And I guess that really just gave me exposure. But the thing is, when I had that home library, I didn't really read, and I didn't really even enjoy reading. But it was just, yeah, I just really got exposed a lot. And I guess at one time of my life, like 3 years ago, I hit like rock bottom, peak boredom, and I was like, you know what? I binge watched so many dramas, I watched so many movies. There's nothing I'm gonna do. I don't want to go outside. Let's read. And so I guess that's where it started off. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for what I can reply with. So yeah, let's read what you guys have to say. The first answer is from Benny, saying, the biggest impact is taking a responsibility to do house chores. Who is giving you this influence, Benny? Maybe your parents, somebody you live with, yourself? Bahar says, my older brother, he's my #1 fan and I learn a lot from him. So you guys are nice siblings to each other, I assume. Kevin says, my family. Who from your family, Kevin? Whom? Which one? And how do they influence you? Olga says, you. Well, this one wasn't really a trap today because how much could I give an impact on? Yeah, it wasn't a trap, but I am curious what made you say me. Forever says, my mom. You guys should tell me why as well. Jinmin says, you. How? How? Weisdeen says, my father. How? I should have added that in the question. Who gave the biggest impact in your life and how? Illy says, you. How? Dracula says, oh, we have a how here. Iris. Bread positivity. I'm gonna draw black hearts on my face and wear heavy eyeliner. Yay! I gave you style influence. Yay! Ivancho says, you impact my sleep schedule. Well, Ivancho, you should be bragging about this more to me so I can talk to you more. You should be giving me more pressure. You should be like, Iris, I'm literally giving up sleep to see you, so you better make this episode worth it. All of you guys should be saying that to me. Olga says, you make my day, Iris. Ricky says, we learn to fear the Iris. Ricky, learn from Olga. Next. Oh, be more Iris, eat more bread, read more, talk to no one, stay indoors, hashtag goals. Did you guys ever do this hand sign when you were younger? Hashtag. I used to be obsessed with this when I was young, and yes, it's really cringe, but when I took pictures, I used to do this pose like hashtag, I was a cringe girly. Yay, I think I am influencing a lot of people to eat bread. Yeah, low-key, that's a thing. And also to read more. Yeah, I try to get people to read more so I have more people to talk to. But then also talk to no one is huge. I'm glad I'm influencing you. I hope my influence spreads all over this world so that nobody talks to nobody. Nobody talks to anyone. That's the right word. Steve says, Jesus Christ, then my mother. Holy. Tigashir says, my grumpy, good-natured, fun sense of humor. He will always be a hero to me. Oh, wow. Tigashir says, Iris, I'm old. Never knew that was a thing. The hashtag thing? I probably have pictures of myself from the past of me going like hashtag and duck face, like, I used to be like a popular girl, but I don't mean popular girl as in like I'm trying to say I was popular, but I used to do things that popular girls do, like eat a frappuccino, do like duck faces, and always upload selfies, frappuccino selfie, and in the autumn take pictures of leaves with my new shoes. And I was the girl who used to do that when I was like 13, 14, and it's crazy because that was me when I was like 12, 13, 14. No, 11, 12, 13. And suddenly after I turned like 14, my life changed. And suddenly I was like this boring girl that didn't go outside, didn't have any friends, didn't talk to anyone. And suddenly I was like thrown into this professional world, into this social life in Korea. I lost all my popular girl cringeness. I'm glad I lost it, but I was humbled and I was grounded and yeah, I think that's when I kind of started realizing what I really feel comfortable doing. I think I almost like made myself do those things, I guess. Whatever. Next, RBN says probably my grandpa. SB says my mom. Robin says pretty little Iris. Why? Dassen says 3 women, my mother, my maternal grandmother, and my maternal grandmother's mother. Wow. Interesting. It's really rare to know. Isn't it really rare to know your great-grandmother or to see your great-grandmother? Leon says my parents, because they are the ones that guided me throughout my life and made me what I am today. Great parents and great child. And Iris for showing me the definition of pretty. You guys know what's crazy? So my friend said that I'm kind of simple. So there was this happening. So I was like annoyed last week. There was something that happened that made me really annoyed, and I was actually kind of frustrated, which is rare because I don't get frustrated often. And I was telling my mom about it, and I was telling my friends about how I was telling my mom about it. And my friend was like, okay, and what did your mom say that made you feel better? And I was like, oh, she said that I'm pretty, so it's okay. And they were like, and did it make you feel better? And I was like, yeah, I was like totally fine after she said it. She literally just said, oh, but I guess you're pretty, so you should suck it up. It's the pretty ones that gotta, they have the responsibilities. And I was like, yeah, I'm pretty, okay. And I felt better, right? And my friends were like, you're so simple. And then this other friend listening was like, okay, so in the future, if I do something horribly wrong to you and I just say you're pretty, will you not get mad at me? And I was like, try. We shall see. We shall see. Ricky says my early elementary school teachers who taught me how to read and write. Very real impact. Good impact. Clara says my mom. Ooh, we got a lot of moms, mothers, grandmothers. Yeah. Thank you for your answers, guys. Let's go listen to a song and I'll be back. This is, wait, I want to make sure I'm reading it right. Shit by Chun Yubin.
우리 집 앞에서 기다리지 마. 네가 싫어졌다고 했잖아. 이미 말했잖아. 싫어진 이유는 너는 되묻지 마. 100가지도 넘으니까 시간 아까워짐. 익숙한 옷 같아 좀 답답해진. Don't start from the bottom. 빠른 너의 말투도 미워졌다고. 그게 좋았었지만 여러 번 말해줬는데 눈치를 또 못 챘네. 이젠 어떻게 해야 해. 확실하게 해야 돼. 이게 우리를 위한 선택. 상처받지 않길 바래. 우리 집 앞에서 기다리지 마. 네가 싫어졌다고 했잖아. 이미 말했잖아. 싫어진 이유는 너는 되묻지 마. 100가지도 넘으니까 I can give you one more time. 네가 너무 싫어. I can give you one more try. 우리가 정말 싫어. 연락드는 것도 바라던 말. 뭐 이별이 그렇지 나를 떨치고 던지고 가. 그래 난 혼자가 좋아 늘 그래왔듯이. 다른 사람 같든가 아님 너를 사랑하든가 제발 네 맘대로 해. I can be your lover. 솔직히 내겐 잘못이 없어서 왜 답할 대답이 없어. I can make it up. 이미 say no.
That was shared by Chan Yibin. Let's read your messages. So the first message I'm gonna read is from Jenga. Hello, Iris and Heart Attack. I really just wanted to say thank you for welcoming me today. I mentioned this earlier, but you are such a lovely person. It truly made me smile. It will always remain a memorable moment in my heart. I hope to see you again soon. Also, may I request 낭만 소녀 by Epex? Thank you. I I said, so when she was visiting, I said, honestly, no, wait, let me filter what I can say. I almost blackmailed her. I was like, I know your ID. I know your name now because I heard her real name. I was like, I know your real name. I know your age. I know basically a lot about you. So if you stop liking me, you know what happens. Leon says Hardy's on annual leave maybe. Oh, Hardy was just really mad that we didn't take Hardy camping last week, so Hardy isn't working. Hardy, if you don't want to get fired, come back. Next is Tigger Shior. Hey Iris, how are you? Sorry, I don't have anything to talk about today. Just wanted to drop by, say hi, and request a song. In the unlikely event no one has told you today, you're super pretty, awesome, and loved. Could I please request Eternal Airline by Kim Museum? Have a great day. Hi, Tigger Shior. Hi. I don't really mind when you guys don't have anything to say, but regardless, just message me. You don't have to be sorry. I'm just really thankful you still do message me, because I think it would be really painful for me if I were to message someone like every day. So I really appreciate it. So merci. And yes, it is a really unlikely event. No one tells me I'm unless I'm just with my parents at home or something. But you guys told me I was pretty, so yeah. Let's read another message. SB says, I got a really cool fan event signed photo card today. It's Jay of Stacy. Iris, question of the day. If you had to pick a favorite person in K-pop, who would you choose? I'd choose Pretty Little Iris. That wasn't SB, that was my answer. This is SB's answer. Mine would be Pisa from Haiki. Can I request Bebe? Have a great day. We have a picture. Ooh, wait, what's the frame? The frame is really interesting. Stay Senna Awards. Ooh, I like the frame. Did you make it or did you buy it? Did they give it to you like that? Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. E says, how do you meet people at Arirang? Do you tell them beforehand? Oh, what you can do is if you could either email us, like send us a message that you want to visit, or you could just come out on the chat and let us know when you're coming, and you'll probably be able to see me leaving the building on the first floor after 4 p.m. Yes. That's what usually people do. People wait at the lobby or the first floor and they wait until I come out of the elevator. We have another message. This is from Sukasa. Hi Iris, how are you? Sukasa here. One time I tried kimchi bokkeumbap. The innocent me saw kimchi and pop and thought this is gonna be so good. Fast forward 3 hours later, I'm vomiting. I'm so sorry, but I have to shoo away a sneeze. But this one is hard because it's... I have won again today. Once again, I am the winner. Or am I the winner? Okay. 3 hours... Wait, I want to see myself do that on the screen. I'm going to stare at myself until I do it. I'm still staring because of the 10-second lag. Oh, I'm doing it. I look funny. What am I doing? What? Oh, okay. 3 hours later, I'm vomiting and almost dying because I didn't know it was spicy. So here's a lesson. Always ask if the Korean food is spicy, and if they say it's just a bit, run. It's probably too spicy for Western people. Today... Wait, kimchi fried rice... I never thought kimchi fried rice could be spicy, so... Oh my gosh. Are you okay? Are you okay, Sukasa? I'm just sad that, you know how sometimes when you vomit after eating something, you get traumatic and you never eat that again? I mean, I don't want you to be traumatic about kimchi because kimchi is really nice. Maybe wash the kimchi before eating it if it's too spicy. Blazing Zadel says, PLI, if you could choose a different adjective to L, what would it be? Pretty scary Iris. Very easy. Hi guys, you're listening to Heart Attack and I'm your DJ. Pretty scary. No, that's not right in the tongue. Pretty spooky Iris. That's not right. Pretty bloody Iris. That's okay. But I don't want to be bloody. Wait, pretty that's hard. That's hard. Today I'm wearing a dress that I've never worn on Heart Attack before because it's one of my summer dresses. It's striped. It's beige and black striped, and I'm wearing pearl headbands, but the pearl is really small. That's what I'm wearing for those of you guys who are curious, or those of you guys who are only tuning in through audio. Scary little Iris. Just go with spooky little Iris. Wait, let me do it. You guys are listening to Heart Attack and I'm your DJ, Scary Little Iris. Heart Attack and I'm your DJ, Spooky Little Iris. They all sound kind of weird on the tongue. Princess Spooky, Pretty Little Iris, Pretty Little Darkness. Pretty Little Iris is a really smooth, like, satisfying word combination. Is it just me? Right, Gal says, it looks like gold and blue to me. Let's not go down that lane. Thank you for your requests and your messages, guys. We'll go listen to two songs. This is 낭만 소녀 by Epex and Eternal Airline by Kim Museum.
손편지 조금씩 내게 스며들어가 어딘가 변하고 낭만적인 너와 아날로그 드라마 속 빠진 것만 같아 난 파리지 필름만 너와 날 예쁘게 새겨 Feel like falling in 1997 Irromantic한 느낌이 so fine 노래 좋아할래 You're my only 벗으면 돼 자리에서 너 줄이 예쁜 난 어기야 My favorite track 나 살짝 play가 살짝 들어봐 테이프에 내 맘을 담아 내게로 전해줄까 네 방식대로 네가 쓰는 다이어리 그 안에 끼워진 사진의 주인 나였으면 해 어딘가 변하고 낭만적인 너와 아날로그 드라마 속 빠진 것만 같아 종일 네가 잉얼댔던 오래된 손 그 노래를 말해 새까만 눈동자 그 속에 순수함 담백한 말투와 꾸밈 없는 your smile 밤새도록 종이 위 내 맘을 빼곡히 적어 Feel like falling in 1997 네 로맨틱한 느낌이 so fine 노래 좋아할래 You're my only 97 We're gonna fly Tell me your mind 없이 떠오른 아픔과 서투른 내일의 눈물로 난 기도해 Everyone warned me Your dream was always too high If you feel the way they did Just turn around, please run away Through the stars into silence Hold your breath, feel the stillness I don't need more than you by my side 많이 굴러가는 것 말야 누굴 사랑하는 것 마냥 쉬워도 끝이 없는 걸 따라 우연히 왔다 가는 거잖아 그리움 사이에 깊은 바다 So everything is hard to say Everyone warned me That's how the stars hold on If you still feel the same Just say my name, I'll come your way Through the stars into silence Hold your breath, feel the stillness I don't need more than you by my side When we are dancing in the moonlight When we are just burning with broken night I will always stay by your side Just burning with broken night I will always stay by your side Show me your mind 별탈없이 떠오른 아픔과 서투른 내일의 눈물로 난 기도해 Through the stars into silence Hold your breath, feel the stillness I don't need more than you by my side When we are dancing in the moonlight When we are just burning with broken night I will always stay by your side
Download the Arirang Radio application.
Type in
ARIRANG.
Arirang Radio on your app store.
Download it and listen to
Arirang Radio.
88.7 in Jeju City,
88.1 in Seogwipo City.
101.9 in the Daejeong area.
Tune in, Arirang Radio.
You can also listen in Busan through BFM Busan English Broadcast, 90.5 MHz and 103.3 MHz in Gijang, Nuksan, and Changwon area. It is time that we move on to hour 2. You guys know the drill. In hour 2 of Tuesdays, we have Travel Diaries, where we travel around a specific area in Korea. We give you all the information about that place. We give you historical background. We give you places you can visit, exhibitions, museums, or what else? Eats, coffees, caffeines, yums, and we also talk about sometimes dramas and films related to that area. So we got you all covered. I'm actually surprised we're not running out of places to go to, and I'm glad we're not running out. We haven't talked about this neighborhood yet, so I think it would be a very interesting talk. We'll be joined by Professor Cynthia very soon. But before that, let's go listen to one more song and then we will be back. This is Corpus Zero by Damon's Ear.